Hey everybody, this is Danny with My Fig Sticks. Y'all, today I just got home from one of the neatest events I've ever been to. It was Figtoberfest. So at 3:30 this morning, I left my house. I drove 4 hours and 10 minutes exactly to Angleton, Texas to visit an event that they had going on down there. It was called Figtoberfest. So this was their second annual. It's put on by the AgriLife in association with Brazoria County, Texas Master Gardeners. Y'all, Kimberly with AgriLife Extension Agency down there did a fantastic job of organizing this event. So definitely want to give her a shout out, but also Destin with Texas Garden Guy. That's his YouTube channel. He was like a host and he was there as well. Phil with Phil's Figs was there, and he actually presented on propagating cuttings. They had a speaker there from Texas A&M, Dr. Hartman. He spoke on lots of different things about figs. As it turns out, he's a fig enthusiast. So that was really neat to hear, y'all. As I'm talking through all this, I'm probably putting up some pictures that I took, some short little videos of what I had going on. But the presentations were very good. They were very instructional. Dr. Hartman, a lady from the Brazoria County, Texas Master Gardeners, presented a history on figs in Brazoria and Galveston counties. Y'all, I had no idea. In the turn of the century, in the early 1900s, actually leading up to the Depression, South Texas was huge in fig commercial production. And they talked about all of the different farms and facilities that popped up in South Texas that were harvesting, preserving figs. Really neat. I had no idea that was the case. They talked about the magnolia fig, and this was really neat because apparently way back in the late 1800s, somebody was coming through Texas giving out cuttings, and he was telling everyone they were magnolia trees. As it turns out, they were fig trees. So the magnolia fig tree has nothing to do with magnolias. It has to do with mistaken identity. But I thought that was really cool, right? We got to hear this history lesson of figs in Texas. A lot of neat things there. They had different vendors. They had people selling bread, people selling figs. Y'all, what were they called? They were Speckle Belly Farms, I think was what they were called. They must have had 100 fig trees there for sale. Very reasonable prices. I bought one. Imagine that. I'll show you all that in a second. But Destin with Texas Garden Guy had some fig cuttings for sale. They were giving away fig cuttings. Super neat. The Fig Hunter actually donated 500 fig cuttings to give away. Said, here, help everybody propagate them. Then the Texas Master Gardener Association there in Brazoria County, they provided some soil. They provided pots. They were actually teaching how to propagate fig sticks. Y'all, it was such a neat day. It was such a neat event put on. I really enjoyed it. Yes, it was a 4-hour drive one way, but it was well worth my time. I got to talk with Destin, the Texas Garden Guy. I got to talk with Phil of Phil's Figs. I spoke with Kimberly, who is the lady there that organized this event with the Extension Agency in Brazoria County. Y'all, it was so much fun. I do want to take a second to show y'all some things I picked up, and then we'll talk about them. All right, we will start left to right. This is a desert rose. Destin, the Texas Garden Guy, he actually told me that he has about 800 of these at his house. So he started, gosh, I can't remember how many he said, from seed in his greenhouse, and has about 800 of them left. And so he was selling these there today. I think it was a great price. I'm really interested in the desert rose. I bought this for my wife, talked to Destin about them for quite a while, and I'm very excited to see this guy bloom come next spring. And then this was a fig tree that I bought from the Specklebelly Farms. Y'all, they had so many different varieties. I can't even tell you. They had a list, a laminated list that I was able to look through. There was a couple there that I was really, really interested in. Unfortunately, I missed out. They didn't have very many of the LSU strawberry, and I missed that one. But this one is a green Ischia. So excited about that. From what I understand, that's going to be a yellow skin and a bright red center. We'll come down here. A couple cuttings I picked up, very, very inexpensive. White Marseille, and then an LSU champagne. So we'll be getting those propagated soon. This is one of the Fig Hunter's figs that he was giving away, that he donated. It is a Kelly Lynn. So what I found was really cool about this too, lots of the Texas Master Gardeners were there, and they were actually teaching people how to propagate fig cuttings. Not only were they given the pot, not only were they given the soil, but they were showing people how to do the fig cuttings. Actually, I was a little special maybe because Phil actually did this one with me and walked me through it. Super cool. Phil's Figs, big shout out to him. And then this one, y'all, this is going to be another prized possession of mine. Y'all aren't going to believe this, but I am standing there, or actually sitting there, waiting on a presentation. I hear somebody call my name, and it happened to be a viewer. Y'all, I'm so humbled. But as I began to talk to Jeff, and this was the Jeff that, if you saw Figgy Ed's video with the Jeff that had the amazing indoor fig setup, this is that Jeff. And as we talked, we began to talk about the I-258, and he said that he had researched, and lots of people, just like what I found and presented in my I-258 video, lots and lots of people say that the I-258, the Genevese Nero, are the same fig. Y'all, Jeff just gave me this fig. He literally walked me to his truck and handed me a absolute beautiful rooted fig cutting. I can't even say. I am so thankful, humbled at the fact that I saw somebody there that had seen my videos, and he was willing to give me a Genevese Nero, said, hey, look, let's watch them and see, is this truly an I-258? Thank you, Jeff. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. I'll put your name down here and give you credit. Again, really cannot say thank you enough. I am extremely humbled by that experience. Y'all, what a great day. It's hard to explain how much fun I had today getting to meet so many people that just once again proves the fig community is really like no other. All right, y'all, so that's just a quick video talking about the Figtoberfest, Angleton, Texas, October 4th, 2025. Y'all, I just had so much fun. Again, it was really great to meet the Texas garden guy, Destin, Phil with Phil's Figs, meeting Jeff, a viewer. Just, y'all, it was amazing. I'm kind of over the moon right now. Definitely showing my fig addiction is real, y'all. Hey, just get used to it. Embrace the addiction. Join the Figolution, y'all. I really appreciate you watching. See y'all around.